Because, if we did the whole recording, it wouldn't have worked.
That's true.
All right. Well, you can start over again.
Hello, welcome to the unfortunate few who stumbled across this. Sony patents AI-generated ghost player support system to assist stuck players. I mentioned this in, I think, the Fable video we released last week at this point, maybe a week and a half ago. And, I figured we'd actually go through the article proper to see what it truly is, because I've read it before, but Saber here has not.
It sounds like a strange concept. Like, the game just sort of plays itself if you get stuck. I can kind of see the logic behind it, but I just feel like that's a weird thing to do.
Well, maybe.
It's sort of like if a game has like an auto grinding mechanic. Well, here's the thought: just don't make the grinding so bad.
That's not possible. You can't expect modern developers to know how to make a video game that's fun.
That's not true. There's plenty of fun video games coming out.
I guess let me rephrase that. You can't expect a good AAA video game from the usual suspects to make a fun game.
All right, I guess that's more in line. At least I can't think of a. I mean, when I played at Code Vein 2, I'm only like a half hour in, so I haven't played a lot. But what I played of that seems fine gameplay wise. Although I will say they definitely lay on the soup for what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah.
But that's a whole other thing.
Anyway, continuing to the Nick article. An AI engine could provide ghost assistance through natural language queries. Being reported on by Vicky Blake from Games Industry Biz. I've seen this specific article referenced multiple times in other people's videos, so I'm assuming this is the correct article.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Sony has patented a new AI system to assist stuck players. Described as an AI-generated ghost player, players struggling to progress past a particular puzzle or boss could call on the ghost to complete part or all of the section, helping them proceed. Again, I could understand this conceptually from that, but as first reported by All About AI, the tech is described as an overlay that interacts with the environment alongside the player, as though a co-op partner is demonstrating the solution directly to them in-game.
So, the thing I'm thinking about with this is, like, if you're gonna do this anyway, like, why not just put a strategy guide straight in the game that you can look through? Like, I've never minded strategy guides. I think a lot of them are kind of neat. Like, I had the Ocarina of Time strategy guide when I was a kid and the Majora Mask one. I thought those were both really good. I had one for Final Fantasy VII.
Morrowind.
Morrowind.
Yeah, I don't... God, I think Spider-Man 2 had a thing for the achievements. For the PS5. Had a thing for achievements where if you pressed a button while looking at the achievements, it would give you, like, a 10-second video of, like, how to do it or whatever. I don't recall, maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure it was something like that. So, I mean, if it's just showing you how to do it, that's more reasonable to me than, actually
well,
just
then playing the game for you?
Yeah.
The thing I'm thinking is, like, we already have systems like this. Like, you look at fighting games and stuff, and they're like, all right, here's how you do this combo. This is what it should look like. Now, here's the buttons. Press them in this order to do that same combo. Like, that's kind of what I'm thinking. At least that's what it sounds like to me, at least. Sort of.
Yeah, I mean, if it just remained as that, one, I don't really understand why they would need to patent it, but I know lots of patents have passed over the years that don't make a lot of sense, that fuck the entire industry, so continuing on. Another solution demonstrated in the patent shows how users could switch between different modes depending on the support they need. The patent was filed internationally in 2024, but has only gained traction now following a recent status update. As the abstract explains, it's a system that could provide a player with assistance during gameplay of a video game. The method includes executing a video game for a game session, the abstract writes. The player controls a player character during the game session. The method includes detecting selection of ghost assistants for the game session.
So, like, I, I wonder if this is, like, kind of a way to maybe get around people using, like AI to, well, I say AI, but, like, like the auto shooter things.
Maybe. If you want to give them the benefit of the doubt, yeah, it's probably to fight auto aim or aim.
Seeing through walls and shooters and stuff.
Aim bots, cheating, shit like that.
Yeah.
However,
Maybe.
We're dealing with the modern industry. Benefits of the doubt usually shouldn't go that far. The game could then, hypothetically, link to an AI engine that could provide ghost assistance through natural language queries and render the ghost character in-game. Although video game technology has seen many advances, some players find themselves in need of assistance. Games become very complicated, so players who are not experts oftentimes quit playing or find it hard to complete tasks. The patent explains in its introductory section, players are able to do research for the game or even look up prior gameplay on internet sites, but that process is time-consuming and many times not very relevant to tasks and/or scenarios currently being encountered by the player. That's kind of true. It's in the first example of Sony experimenting with AI-driven player solutions. Last year, a leaked video appeared to show PlayStation's director of software engineering, Sharwin, conversing with an early AI Aloy prototype. Microsoft, too, has long been working to integrate AI assistants in its games. Yeah, no, it's definitely just... on the surface, it doesn't really sound that bad. It just kind of sounds like, well, it's a higher in-depth tutorial.
It's like a demo thing, kind of.
Yeah, ideally, that's all it would be, is a tutorial thing. Realistically, it'll probably be a thing to just do the game for you. And at its worst, it's going to be Sony and Microsoft finding a way to fuck you out of your game and somehow get more money out of you.
Yeah, no, it sounds strange. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about people who don't play video games playing video games, but if I had to guess, they weren't going to play it anyway. Having an AI play it for them might work, as strange as that sounds. So they sit there and they turn on the game and they go, all right, AI, play through it for me. And then they go, well, it's like I'm playing the game, basically, but it's not me.
Yeah, it's another step to remove Let's Players, I guess.
Oh, maybe.
I know most of the industry has had a problem with Let's Players at some point or another. Nintendo probably being the chief among them. Yeah, no, it's...
I guess it's fair.
The optimist would say, oh, well, this will just get more people into gaming. The cynic says, well, this is just going to be a way to fuck you out of more money.
I don't really see it as fucking you out of more money if it's built into games. I mean, if you do have to buy the AI assistant for each individual game, then sure. But I have a feeling most people would rather just watch a Let's Player at that point. If the plan is to try and get rid of them so people just buy the game and watch someone play through it, that makes more sense to help get rid of Let's Players. But, like, at the same token, most of the time you watch a Let's Player because they're, like, funny or they have some sort of character trait you find enjoyable while you watch them play the game.
Yeah. You want what I was randomly reminded of thinking about, like, this kind of thing? Was it Metroid Other M, where they had after you beat the game, you had the movie, basically, that was unlocked, where it was, like, a playthrough of the game by the developers? Where it
might have been.
Cut out some of the fat, and it was just, like, a 2-hour kind of movie.
I kind of remember that. I think it might have been Other M.
Yeah.
But that's the game you said, so I might just be thinking of that game.
Yeah, I'm kind of reminded of... If, you know, if...
I mean, there are a lot of games that are basically just movies. Which isn't always a bad thing. You know, sometimes it works out pretty well. Not always.
Yeah, I mean the interactive movie style game, they can be pretty fun. They
I'm
can,
not even talking about. I was talking more like the first Last of Us, where there's a lot of movie stuff going on in it, but it's also a game.
yeah. I mean the first Last of Us or the Wendigo on the Mountain game.
Yeah, that's more of a Telltale style, which is also an interactive movie.
Yeah, but that's again assuming the best of these companies, which probably shouldn't.
Well, I mean, they're gonna want to make money off of it somehow or another, and if it plays the game for you, I don't really see that selling well. But who knows? Fucking phone games make ass loads of money, and a lot of those play themselves.
Yeah, it's hard to say without seeing more of how this will all come together in the end.
Is that it?
And I think that's about it. I think that's it. Tell us what you think below. Are we being too negative, too positive? Just let us know, I guess. Have a good day.